your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hello, I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, if you're an all-star rep or higher, you can earn triple rep at training days by playing with rookie or pro rep players. On Wednesday, it's rec time. Make your way to the rec because all day long you can earn double rep. Next weekend.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Eric Bledsoe.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, they've got Gary Harris, also Anthony out there. Ennis out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Okeke in at the 4 spot. And this time of year, Steve, is when we see a lot of players start to lose their edge. A lot of games in the rearview mirror, but the playoffs are still a ways off.
Well, Kevin, for the great teams, this is when you snap into more focus. This is the time of year to get into the postseason mode. Usually those teams and players that fall off, they're usually on losing teams.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
There's Ball with the 3. It's good from long range.
Another addition to Ball's game, the ability to pull up off the dribble and knock down shots.
Harris outside. The 3 from Anthony. The shot missing. Now here's Williamson. 23 points for him the last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Harris. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Harris passes to Ennis. Carter outside.
Shooting with confidence, Carter consistently hits jumpers from the post area and from mid-range.
There's Ball with the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Pass to Ennis. Here is Carter. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Eric Bledsoe. How his last 10 games have gone. Getting around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Kept alive, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Anthony. Williamson with the block. And they get it back. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Pelicans come into this one after the win against Orlando. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ingram comes with the double team. The pass to Okeke to end the run.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Rebounded by Anthony.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot. An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Ennis taking his time here. Looking to end the run, and the nice bucket inside from Anthony.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Bledsoe for three, and another three for New Orleans.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
The Magic trail by 17. Carter outside. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williamson. They get it again. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here is Harris. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Anthony against Ball. Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
That's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And Harris drops them both. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force into helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And he makes the first.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Anthony. Inside, here's Okeke. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Count that one.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Harris looking it over. Over ball. Harris misses.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Ingram's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here is Anthony. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Deep 2 from Ball, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
We got the snake in the grass. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Young, blowing all money. Spend a minute, make it back. Made enough off all hustle. I don't even got a rap. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad, speak pig Latin. With a new seal. Sticker price with the Raekwon with the root deal. Slice of pine, we all eat. Stick strong, my with these weirdo. Swear to God to be paranoid. Feed the jet like a scab fed. So the came back for it. Your whole clique beat for a small letter. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bolt, rest well.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Johnson comes in for Williamson. Pass to Bamba. Here's Hampton. Here's Bacon. No good from outside. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Ball.
You love to see it. Biggs giving that kind of effort. Johnson running the floor with energy. He'll do anything to help his team.
Hampton dishes to Bamba. Carter outside. Deep two from Ross. Pelicans with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ball no good. The Magic shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Ross, that's good.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Ball with the bucket.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Ball's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Now Hampton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ross, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pelicans leading by 23. And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got 17.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Hampton. Now Ross lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Ball hits them both. And the Magic with possession. Hampton with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And how about we check the numbers for Wendell Carter?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Orlando moving the ball around. A shot by Hampton with no one around.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Hayes.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Hampton passes to Bacon. Ball against Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
First free throw is good, and the Pelicans making a change here. Owundu's checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. Here's a 1-2. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Ross from past the arc. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Hayes trying to break free. Here's Ingram. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Well, Orlando shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Bamba kicks to Hampton. Now the pass to Ross. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Johnson penetrating. Yep, it counts.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Johnson, that's for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Johnson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Ross with a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
A 1-2. That's good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Hampton passes to Ross. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got 8 points.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Hampton kicks to Bamba. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hampton dishes to Ross. All alone. Kept alive Orlando. And it's Carter missing. Here's a 1-2. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. He has 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Bledsoe in at the shooting guard. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
The Magic have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And let's check out the stats for Ross, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging about 15 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. From the wing, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Now, here's Hampton. He's guarded closely. Banked in off the glass. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's denied. Now here's Ross. 14 points for him. Hits it from three-point range.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Poke loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. And that one's good, Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And stolen by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Orlando making some changes. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Dwayne Bacon. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton. Okeke passes to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Passes it to Okeke. Outside Anthony. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Bamba. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
The Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic.
One shot.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That free throw good from Williamson. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Okeke. Can they get it? Williamson with the block. And he gets it back. Ennis. Offensive rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's a one-two.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Harris. Williamson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Bamba, and he lays it straight in. Bamba's got 10 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here is Anthony. Softly drops in the floater. Anthony's got his second bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And good luck guarding Bledsoe when he's hitting the pull-ups. So athletic, the D is already on their heels.
Pelicans ball.
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In third, the Pelicans.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line and throws the sneaky elbow here and there. commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Harris passes to Bamba. To the wing right side. Ennis misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A one-do. That's good. Now Harris. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Kicks to Ennis. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. By himself. And Ball slams it in.
Speed and agility come together for Lonzo and result in a merciless full-court play.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ennis with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tipped away. Here's a one-do. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And how about the numbers here for Williamson? 7th in field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Here's Anthony. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night. New Orleans has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Harris, wide open, he shoots, misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anthony with it, now defended by Adams. Now, here's Ball. He's got 24. Here's the 3. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Bamba. He can't hit that time. Adams, some nice D. The Pelicans shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. They get it back. The Magic shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. To the inside. Okeke. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Okeke's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Deep 2 from Ball. Rebound by the Magic.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williamson's got 20.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Cole Anthony.
Power and control from Zion. He's able to find a shot despite the foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Williamson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hall passes to Hampton. Ross on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And both free throws good for Ross. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's Williamson missing. The Magic shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Ross in the corner. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Ross has got 24.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Carter outside, and the pass to Bacon. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And that one's good, Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
And here is Hampton. Here's Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Johnson. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
So for the Pelicans, Gabriel's checked in, and it's Marshall in for Eric Bledsoe. Carter hits them both. The Pelicans shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Shot on the wing. Carter pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gabriel, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gabriel's got his first bucket of the night. Ross kicks to Carter. The three-pointer, no good. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. That one falls. Marshall's got his first points of the game. Carter with the three. The shot will not fall. And so it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He had 27 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is that shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, it's not a huge surprise they're getting crushed. Whew. All you got to do is look at the rebounding numbers. They were outworked on the boards in the big plays. They even have a hope of coming back. You got to pick up the intensity, man.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Harris. Wendell Carter is out there with Ennis. And it's Okeke in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Passes it to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Harris. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. The drive-by ball uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 29 points for Lonzo Ball. And for the Magic, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Anthony nowhere around. Offline with his 3. Pelicans shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. A nice shot by Okeke. Okeke's got 6.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Anthony against Ball. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The Pelicans have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Ennis. And here is Harris, guarded by Bledsoe. From outside the arc, the 3 from Anthony. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good, Williamson.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Outside Anthony to stop the run. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Goes up on the wing, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ball's got 34 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Carter outside. The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Over Carter. Again, the Pelicans score. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Anthony. He's got 19. And there's the feed to Carter. To the paint. Here's Okeke. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. Here's Williamson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just assume Zion's going to the rim. The pull-up could be a great addition to his arsenal. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Ball with the bucket.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
Anthony with it. Shoots over Ball. Anthony's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Count it, good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
The Magic making a switch here. Bacon's checked in. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second-chance points on the season. In third, the Pelicans.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Back to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. No coverage that time. Harris has got 5 now.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Adams' shot is off. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Here's Bacon. Down low. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 13th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Here's Anthony. He's got 19. Fires the 3. Here's Bamba. That shot missing. Adams, some nice D. Here's Bledsoe. Again, the Pelicans score.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
The Magic shooting 41% for the game. In the corner, it's Harris. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 8 now on the night. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for him. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Bacon. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. Lets it go with a 3. The Magic getting another chance here. Shoots over Adams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Shoots. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. And it's the Magic with the ball. And here is Anthony. 19 points in the game. Carter. And then Carter with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Excellent D there from Anthony. On offense, here are the Magic. The pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
2 points, that one goes.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Ingram's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Passes it to Bacon. Launches it. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bacon's got his second bucket of the night.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Anthony down low. He's covered by Ingram, and Anthony gets it to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And stolen by Harris. From the arc, Anthony's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason while they're in control.
Here's Adams. And again, no good by New Orleans. Well, Orlando shooting about 42% so far. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Magic shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. There's Bacon. Misses off the left iron. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Ingram's got 13 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Bacon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
1:19 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bamba. There's the triple. Kept alive Orlando. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
It's hauled in by Harris. Bamba wide open and he fires. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bamba's got 20 points. Here's Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for the Magic, Halls checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Harris. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony. And Adams, no good on that one. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. They get it back. The second chance effort doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. This one for 3. The shot's good from Bacon. Bacon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Ingram.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Bacon. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep. 8 seconds left to play in the third. The shot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
From deep 3-point range, and as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Marshall will bring it up for New Orleans. So for New Orleans right now, Hernan Gomez out there with James Johnson. And it's a 1-2 and a 2-guard. Now Ross gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ross has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The Magic shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Floats one up, and Hampton lays it up and in. Hampton's got 4 this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Offensive rebound, Hernan Gomez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Hall, that's good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Nunley, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. For 3, Ross. Pelicans pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nunley's shot is good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting 2. Number 30.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
At the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's a 1-2. That one's not going to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nunley's shot is good. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Nunley's got 10 points in just the second half. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And there's the pass to Hampton. Knocks it loose. 5-on-3 break. Here's Nunley. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Jason Randall's checked in for Orlando. And New Orleans also making a change. Gabriel's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Don't get it fitted. Toe off the bow and a billy. The city, I do not dance or jig it. Something under this fitting. I like it, I spin it. I just came right out the jeweler, the ice on my neck and my wrist and my fist, I ain't finished. I was just working at Denny's. Came back and counted some millions. I ain't no regular civilian. Red, yellow, green. Look like my neck a chameleon. Okay, spin it. I ain't been broke in a minute. He offended, I'm a Da Vinci offended. I cracked that Chevy for 40. Off the OA, I cannot no more rose. Ooh, I ain't been broke in a minute. I'm at the mall out of business. I need a swipe in the digit. Calling up Kales. He did 250 on biddy. It ain't no biggie. Montclair kicking. Bands in my hand look pretty. Hit another band on the grandma video. When I was broke, man, she fronted, but then I got rich and homie, I don't dance, I jiggy. So strong, I feel like I'm Popeye off the spinach. I cut the corner and bend it.
And here's Marshall, bring it up for New Orleans. Puts it up from 17. Second chance shot, and Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Hampton gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Hampton's got 15 points here in the second half. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's a 1-2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Here are the Magic now. Got a piece of it. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Start it.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
And the basket by Hampton.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's a 1-2. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Randall dishes to Hampton. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Puts it up. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hernan Gomez has got 6 here in this quarter. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the inside, Hall. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. Magic shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Back to Randall. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Marshall. Here's Hernan Gomez. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher from 12 feet out. Doesn't go that time.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Hampton kicks to Randall. Orlando moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Marshall gets the bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Randall passes to Ross. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ross has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Count it. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Lets it fly, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Owundu's got 22. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Magic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hernan Gomez against Ross from about 16. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Ross. Marshall gets the bucket. 1:30 left in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lonzo Ball.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
That one doesn't drop.
Well, you have to understand what your strengths are. Just not a good finish at the rim on that play.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time.
That's his second personal foul. Number 13.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Gabriel. Passes to Hernan Gomez. Williamson left side. Randall grabs the board. Here are the Magic now. Here's Bacon. Can't hit that one. Hernan Gomez with the ball. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.